everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another thrift haul to share with you guys. These are items that I've recently picked up to flip online for a profit on sites like eBay and Poshmark. Alright, so I do have some men's and women's items for this haul. The first one is a brand I've been picking up a lot recently. The brand is Carhartt, and this is a men's size medium. Carhartt's really popular right now. Within the past year, it's become super popular. I heard it was because a celebrity was wearing one of the jackets. And so if you keep your eye out for canvas Carhartt jackets, they do really well. In particular, the men's ones do exceptionally well. And this one is not a unique color, but if you do find them in unique colors, they can do even better. I recently sold a burgundy colored one that did really, really well. But this is just your classic brown Carhartt jacket. It does have a few signs of wear, but these are meant to look super rugged, so a little bit of wear does not deter me. This next one does not have the tag, but I still know the brand. This is the brand Ivory, and there's a spell out on the back with the elephant and the pocket on the front. This is a more substantial piece in a hoodie, and I've been selling a lot of Ivory. It's got a really great sell-through rate. Even though it doesn't sell for much, I'll probably expect between $25 and $30 for this hoodie. This next one is a brand sold at Urban Outfitters. It's called Staring at Stars. A little hard to read with the cursive writing. This is a size large, and I picked it up because it is a cable knit longer length sweater. Really beautiful cable knit that kind of has contrasting horizontal and vertical. And then the back is really beautiful as well. A lot of people are really into this like oatmeal cream color. And so regardless of brand, I just thought this was a really great piece, but the fact that it is sold at Urban Outfitters should help to sell it. This is the brand Soft Surroundings. And this is a women's size 1X, so it's a plus size. I always like picking up plus size pieces, especially in good, well-known brands. And this is just kind of like a thermal waffle knit tunic top with a little bit of crochet contrast. And it's got somewhat of a like dolman sleeve. Next is a bread and butter piece. This is a Nike women's size small, and this is a funnel neck hoodie. Funnel necks where it kind of funnels up like this and has a little bit of a higher neck while still being a hoodie. This has a giant spell out and logo on it, which is one of the main reasons I picked it up. It's also got some heathered gray details. Got a little bit of wear, but in really great condition, and Nike pieces like this do really well for me. Another athletic piece, this one is by Adidas. And so I've slowed down on Adidas a lot, and I'm strictly trying to focus on picking up the trefoil logo, or trefoil, however you pronounce it, which looks like this. So if you come across Adidas with a trefoil logo, definitely worth taking a look into and probably worth picking up. This is just a men's white hoodie. This next piece is by Free People. This is a women's size large. And this one, for once, is actually pretty true to size. Usually their stuff's really oversized. This is a thermal, which I almost always pick up in Free People or any line of Free People, like We the Free or Intimately Free, I almost always pick up. This one's a lot more plain, but it does have a contrast sleeve, which is one of the main reasons that I picked it up. So it's got a little lace-up detail here on the sleeve, which I thought was really cute. So I will definitely put contrast cuff into my listing. Next is another great plus size brand. This is the brand Torrid. This is a size 3, which in their sizing translates to a size 3X. It's a pretty large size. And this is just a really nice, it's not like a waffle knit, it's very similar. I don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of like a thermal striped long sleeve top, and it has some lace up detail here. Super trendy, and this brand is super trendy, so I think it will do well. This is a brand I don't think I've ever picked up. The brand is Oilily, I think it's pronounced. The reason I looked at this was because it was pretty wacky looking and it felt like quality. So this is made out of a wool material. It is a moto zip jacket, and then it has all this cool embroidery along the back. I looked up this brand in wool jackets, and these kind of wacky ones with the embroidery seem to be doing pretty well, so I'm going to give this a shot. And next is a bread and butter brand. This is LL Bean. This is a women's size medium, longer length cardigan, and it's got the Nordic Fair Isle prints, which do pretty good during this time of the year. Normally I start to slow down on Nordic and Fair Isle prints after Christmas, but because this is kind of a neutral color, I think it could still do well during the winter time. Here is another men's piece. This is by Brooks Brothers, and this is lamb's wool. This is a men's size extra large, which is a really great size. And this is a royal blue sweater vest. I don't pick up a lot of sweater vests, but when I do, they're made out of great materials and they're usually a really good brand. So Brooks Brothers in wool pieces, no matter what the piece is usually worth looking into. Next is a piece by Madewell. And all of these next few pieces I actually found on the same rack, and they were on a rack that had been put out onto the floor but not actually put on to the racks yet. So it was just on a Z rack, and I always go to those first when I go into a store, and also if they bring any out and there's not a worker currently working on them, I will go over and see what's there. I find that's the best way to get really good inventory. So I found these next, I think 4 pieces on the same rack. This is a women's size medium. This is a tunic length plaid shirt. I find that the Madewell button down tops, especially in the tunic lengths, do pretty well, and these are pretty classic colors for this time of the year, and it's got a pocket here. I will look up the style number on the inside, so for like all the Madewell and all the Free People, and even Soft Surroundings, I'll definitely be looking up the style numbers on the inside to see what they're going to go for. This is another Madewell piece. This is a size small. However, I think it could probably fit up to a large. This is extremely oversized and it's really high quality. So this is a wool cashmere blend, I believe. Sorry, it's merino wool and alpaca blend. A longer length cardigan with some front pockets, and it is completely ribbed. And I will also put the word open in my title since this doesn't have any clasps or zippers or buttons. Also on the same rack, I found this men's Nike size large. This is called the Windrunner jacket. I found 2 women's Windrunner jackets. And I thought this might be women's, but it looked a little big. So when I looked up the style number on the inside, I realized that this was actually the men's Windrunner jacket. So the color blocking is really desirable. I think it adds value in Nike pieces. This has a tiny bit of wear, like there's a tiny bit of pilling on the bottom here, but overall this is a really quality jacket, and these Windrunner ones seem to be really popular right now. Also on the same rack was this women's rails sweater. Now I noticed that there wasn't a ginormous sell-through rate for women's rail sweaters, but some of them were going for decent money. This does have a pretty good blend. This is a wool cashmere blend, which is probably the main reason I picked it up besides the label. Rails retails for a lot, but doesn't always resell for a lot, so I'm kind of careful about it. But I really liked the sheer kind of like chain looking panels, and I thought it was really unique, plus the fabric and a decent brand, so I grabbed this one. And this is the last piece that I grab off that rack. It's another Madewell piece. This is a size extra small, although if you are interested in that, I think I could fit up to a medium because it's quite oversized. This also feels like such good quality. This is the same thing, a merino wool alpaca blend, and this one is a light heathered gray. Really pretty. I think kind of the same style, where it has the 2 front pockets. Some other things I found at this store on the regular racks was this men's LL Bean. This is a vintage tag. This is a men's size large, and it is a wool blend Henley. There's also alpaca in this. So it's super cozy, super soft. This is the Henley part where it is the 3 buttons. So I'll be putting Henley in my title. And it is a really nice color red. I'll probably put outdoor, chore, and barn in my title for this piece. Okay, and this is a Lucky Brand women's size medium cardigan. Don't pick up a lot of Lucky Brand anymore. I really look for southwestern or western looking pieces. I thought this one was, and it is a longer length cardigan with some fringe detail at the bottom. This is super, super soft. And I just overall really like the color details of this. I'll definitely put Southwestern and Western in my title. This is another Nike piece. I actually did look up the style name of this one in the store. Can't remember it now though, but I've got it written down somewhere. This is a women's dry fit Nike pant, size small. And this is a jogger style pant where it tapers at the bottom, which is extremely sought after right now. The logo is somewhat not obvious, which normally I would say I steer away from that, but I could tell that these seemed like a substantial piece because it's nicer quality material. So when I was at the thrift store, I actually stopped and Googled the style number on the inside, and whatever that style name was, I did see that they had a good sell-through rate, which is why I decided to go ahead and pick them up, regardless of the non-obvious branding. And last piece is this Eddie Bauer women's cardigan, size medium. So this is a wool blend cardigan. It's a longer length. It has got the shawl collar, full button, and it's got that really pretty Western print. I could probably also get away with calling this Nordic or Fair Isle, but because of the color scheme, I think it's more Western, Southwestern. When I looked up women's Eddie Bauer Western and Southwestern cardigans, they were doing pretty well, so I went ahead and picked this one up. Alright guys, so that is the end of today's haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. If you would like to be notified next time I make a thrift haul video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you get notified when those videos post. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.